Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So there isn't too much to add, I have to say. We're following currently the primary expectation of going deeper into this green target area that we have here. Remember, we talked about this being a 1-2 setup. Then we had our wave 3 here, we had our wave 4 here, our wave 5 here. We were waiting for some kind of a correction here in this period. We talked about profit taking, and then we moved down in a wave A. We expected a wave B here. Now there was a messy one, so there were different options in between, but we expected it to get into this region, which it did, and then we expected a reversal here in a wave C, which happens. So again, still a couple of possibilities how to count this move down. We talk about that in a minute. Now this move, so from a high level point of view, this means this here was, in my opinion, an impulse in a wave 1. This was a correction in a wave 2, which makes the next move likely as wave 3. This is likely as long as we are holding the $1,000 level. The $1,000 level is basically down here at those swing lows from July. And it is highly relevant because it is the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level. You can see that here, a little bit higher than 1000. It's more like 1016. But this is the level that definitely needs to hold to maintain the bullish scenario. With the highest likelihood, I think we're going to reverse in this green area, which is located between the 78.6 Fib level and the 61.8, between 1130 and 1330. So we're looking at that. As soon as this move down is finished, we'd be looking at a 5-wave move to the upside, ideally in a wave 3 that takes us to $3,000 in a wave 3. And bear in mind, the overall next all-time high, or next all-time high target for Ethereum would be between 8 and 10,000. So depending on how low we go, there might even be the potential to get a 10x out of Ethereum, which is absolutely crazy. But this is sort of what the market presents us. And so there is a potential, if we count this move down, based on the Elliott Waves, there is a potential to, to count it as either an A, B, C, which I'm doing, A, B, C. In that scenario, we are in the wave C. We are in a 5-wave move. And there are different ways of counting this. We can count this as 5-wave move nearly complete, as you can see here. This would be the count where we say we are in a 5-wave move nearly complete. The fact that we are coming down so quickly is actually a sign for exhaustion. I know that we don't see yet, I think we don't see yet a bullish divergence or anything, no. But it typically is a potential sign of exhaustion, because it's when you're coming down so fast, especially sort of towards the end when you can already count 5 waves, you might be already in the state of exhaustion. Okay, but there is no signal that the downtrend is over yet, so be aware of that as well. So this means we could be 5 waves down in a wave C, could be nearly done with it. Okay, and I mentioned to you yesterday we can look at the length of the wave 1 here in that scenario, add it to the beginning of the wave 5, and one key level here would be the 1240 level, and the next level would be the $1,090 level. So that would still be above $1,000, because if we take a look at the length of the wave 1 and we'd say, okay, the wave 5 could be the 1.618 extension of the wave 1, but the more likely target, I think, is the 1-to-1 ratio right now. So what 1240, have a look at what is happening at 1240. Now that's one possibility of counting this. The other possibility, and that is entirely possible as well, and I'll just add that count with another color, is that the wave 1, indeed was here. The wave 2 was, let me just think, was here as well. And that we are now only in a wave 3. This is possible as well. If we count all of this as a diagonal pattern, you can count this as a 4, there will still be a 3, there will still be a 4 and a 5 down. So I'll highlight that as red. That's another count. We just need to be aware of that. And let's see where we are with that. So here we've now hit the 1.618 extension on the spot. Okay, so that is normally the target for a wave 3. Yeah, it can go a bit longer, maybe to 1240 or even the 200% extension, but here 1.618 is a very likely target for a wave 3. So there could be a wave 4 coming and the final wave 5 down that might take us into the lower region here, yeah. Maybe even 1050, the 2.618 extension. Okay, so that's one possibility. And the other possibility is that we have here overall not an ABC, but a WXY, which is possible because each of these moves can be counted as 3 waves, which would imply that here this could have been a wave A wave B is still coming, and then the C down. Again, getting a bit difficult here because you have all these possibilities, and which of these counts we eventually are going to choose depends on what is happening next. Okay, so we can't say yet which of these counts is going to work out. Are we already close to the end here? You know, are we going to go to 1240? Are we finishing here at 1280 now in a red wave 3 and going to move up in a wave 4? I'd give you a target for that as well. So that is the red wave count. So then we'd be looking at a retracement now to 1367, 1422. And then a move down, maybe to around about 1050, yeah, or this ABC pattern where we see a stronger retracement. Now, to be honest, with this ABC, I think if we're in a bullish count, this is getting unlikely. It would need to be a strong wave B because otherwise the wave C is going to run out of space and it's not going to hold above the $1,000 level. But these are the possibilities. So overall, summary, there is no sign that this move down has finished. Yeah, one possible sign is if we see an impulse, obviously, and will break above the 1476 level. The thing is, if we now see to the upside an impulsive move that is also capable of taking out the previous wave B high here at 1790, then we'll probably go with a blue count, which then was finished already. If the move up is corrective, it would either be a wave B or a wave 4. It's a very weak one, then it's a wave 4 in red. If it's a stronger one, it will be a wave B. And then we expect much more movements down. So and that is where we are. You know, we've been waiting for this move down for a while. For me, this is now slowly the start to scale into. Ethereum already started at 1500 with a very small position. I made you aware. That's after I took some profits at 1700. But this was at 1500. That was more speculation position to speculate that we could see a wave B to the upside already and then a C down. Didn't happen. We sold down straight away. We were in the waterfall here. And yeah, I think today I'm probably going to scale in here. Start to scale in while still expecting lower prices. The other way to play this, as I mentioned yesterday in the member live stream as well, is to wait for a first impulse up and the wave 2 down. So basically, if we look at how this could play out, then waiting for the first 5 waves move to the upside and the correction, and then to scale in at this point. Yeah. So the way I play this is probably again, only manage your own risk. You know, you have to make sure that you understand that. So, but I will scale in and then leave something aside for the first 1-2 setup as well, because I can't promise you that this level is holding, of course not, you know. And if we go below $1,000, then we are probably going to lose the 880 level as well, and we'll then find some support around 615. You know, there's support all the way up to 650, so sort of in that region. But the lower you can obviously buy to support, the better. Yeah, the better it is for your risk management, obviously. Yeah, and yeah, this is where we are currently with Ethereum. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.